Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend and a great Lord's Day. Hopefully, you had a great time at church this morning. I was considering some thoughts of a video that I had watched, and I will post a link of that video down in the description below. It's a gentleman named Chad Wright, and he was interviewed by the Mulligan Brothers, and it's on the Mulligan Brothers YouTube channel. He was a Navy SEAL, and he was on SEAL Team 8, I believe. I think he mentions that. But he talks about a couple of things, and I think I'm going to do at least 2 separate videos on this. Maybe not. I may just do this one, and that might be enough. But I think it's interesting. He talks about, well, how about this? I'll let the video play, and then I'll talk about it. Here's the video.
And I guess that speaks on to doing hard things. What's the importance of it? It doesn't have to be a run, but like going through obstacles, stepping outside of your comfort zone. Especially in a world where we can choose the comfort zone whenever we want. Like, why choose difficult when I could sit on the sofa, chill out, eat an ice cream, watch TV?
Yeah. Well, you might be able to do that right now. You might be able to choose comfort right now, but there's a time coming for all of us where we're going to lose a loved one. We're going to get a bad diagnosis. Our business is going to fail. We're going to have problems in our marriage, big problems. And ultimately, there's coming a time for all of us where we are going to have to go through the process of dying, which is like the final finish line. I want to die well. Like when I die, I want to die well. If I get the opportunity to, you know. Don't lie to yourself. Life is going to get hard for you. If it hasn't yet, it's coming. Something is about to blindside you. We do these hard things intentionally so that we are prepared to make the right decisions in that moment, to be the person who we're called to be in that moment, to set the example for everyone around us in real life who's watching us and how we react to this hard thing, to set the example in that moment by making the right decisions. You will not make the right decision in that real life moment, that real life catastrophe. You will not make the right decision in that moment if you have not prepared for that moment, and you don't get to try again.
So there it is. I mean, he talks about finishing well. He talks about dying well. And I never really want to think about death, you know? I'm not so much afraid of dying. I'm afraid of it hurting, I think. I think that's probably my biggest fear, is the pain. But it's been interesting as I've gone through this last couple of years. I've had a couple of friends pass away. And now that I'm 50, thinking about the fact that at some point my life is going to come to an end. And how do I handle that? Am I living a life in which my actions are disciplined, where I'm going to end well because I've prepared my heart and my life, and the things that I do and the habits that I've created? How about you? We are all going to die at some point. We are all going to face difficult things, just like he mentioned in there. Have you trained your mind and your heart to handle that in an appropriate way? in a way that honors the Lord, in a way that shows who you really are, that shows yourself as someone who's committed to Christ, someone who is willing to go through the difficult things and still point to the Lord and say, He is King. He is my Lord. He is the one that matters, and I am not. I am secondary. Because that's a difficult thing. That is a very challenging perspective to maintain. That we're willing to give our all to the Lord. One of the more challenging things in that thought process and in processing what he said, in finishing well and in dying well, I think the thing that I struggle with the most is the lack of control. And I can tell myself this over and over again: control's an illusion. If you think that you're in control of anything, you're lying to yourself. Ultimately, surprises happen. Crazy stuff happens. And as a result of that, you can think you're in control, and things can go off the rails really quickly. I mean, really quickly. And then guess what? You're not in control anymore. But the author and finisher of our faith, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, nothing's a surprise to him. He is ultimately the one in control, not us. So are you willing to yield your complete and total heart and life to him and just say, your will be done, not mine? Because that's difficult, but that's what I want. And I think that's what Chad was talking about. Preparing and being disciplined so that you know that you've lived your life in a manner in which God is glorified and honored. And at the end, it's not about us. It's about him. And you'll react properly. You'll respond properly because you've trained for it. You've prepared your heart and mind for it. Spiritually, physically, whatever. Don't be afraid. Stay prepared.